It's new from Electronic Specialties.
Okay. Hi, my name's Mike Eilbrock. I'm a technician at Champaign-Urbana Mass Transit District in Illinois, and I've been using Dan's tool now for about a good 2 years, and all I can say is it's a real great time saver. I've found a lot of problems with this tool that real easy that I would not have found. It would have taken me a lot more time. And marine pump circuits on Thermo King units, where I was checking for voltage at the marine pump. I had full system voltage at the connector. I load it, my voltage goes down to like 1.8 volts. So then I check to see if I have good ground or not. The ground is good because the voltage dropped, so I knew it was in my positive side. So I go up into the back compartment, I check for voltage, and at the relay for the marine pump, and that's where the problem was. It had dropped. What happened was the coil inside the relay had gone bad, and it was pulling just enough to give me contact to show voltage, but not enough to carry current. So we've had problems with computers before in the past without the tool. I've seen some buses, where they've kicked our butts. We've had it in the shop for like a couple days, Now with the tool, it's turned into like figuring it out within an hour, That's from my past experience. It gives you confidence that that the circuit is clean, the voltage isn't dropping, which means it can carry current. And if the circuit can carry current, you're good. Yeah, and if you don't see drop, then you don't have to go any further. You don't have to get out an ohm meter or do any other baloney. You can just say, okay, check here, I load it, I'm good, I'm done. I don't have to do anything else. I can just check the component, because if the wiring's good and you have a component failure, it's a component right there. It's process of elimination.
Is it kind of flipped?
Using true 0 volts and ghost voltage, I think, is a lot better way. If you understand those two concepts, that'll help you also in the diagnostic process, because you hook up to the connector, the meter's going all over the place, right there you have an open, and then you can figure out from there on which side the open's in, or if you read voltage at the connector, you hit the button, and if it drops or doesn't drop, then you know where to go. It's a time saver. It's easy. In all the years that I have been a tech now, I would probably say your tool is the most easy thing to pick up and learn how to use. It is easy. It's not hard. I'm an experienced tech. I've been a technician now going on 14 years. So it has my seal of approval, bar none. I've got a whole bunch of examples. I'm just trying to think. The biggest one for time saver was on one of our Ford vans, ADA vans, where we had thought that we had a bad door motor, electric door motor, and I checked it for voltage at one terminal for one direction, had good voltage, loaded it. Then I went to the other direction, I had voltage there, loaded it, voltage dropped. Okay, ended up going back with the wiring harness, and I ended up finding a pin inside a cannon plug, just making enough connection to show voltage, but as soon as I load it, it goes away. If I hadn't have found that, I'm thinking we probably would have sent off to get a door motor for it, and I believe that door motor is around the $500 range. So right there, that saves quite a bit of money right there. Manufacturers test procedures. It's ECM safe. You're not going to hurt anything. It makes the testing process really simple. You just go to the connector, load it. If voltage doesn't drop, you're good. And for someone who doesn't have a lot of experience in electrical, I think they can figure out relatively quick, if you go to the connector and check for voltage and it doesn't drop, then you know you're good. And
these buses are what, 35, 40 feet long? You know?
Yeah, this is a 40-foot bus. We have buses that are 60 feet long, are articulated. Oh yeah, lots of. My confidence level has gone up a little bit. Before that, I felt pretty confident, but the tool has made my life easier, and I feel even more confident than I did before I had the tool, because I can use that to test that circuit just like that, and then I know that my wiring's good, and I'm done, and then I can pretty much diagnose, okay, right here, it's the component problem. Now it's a lot easier for me. I still go by the manufacturer and everything, but since I've had your leads, I've read your book, I've done it your way, I catch things a lot faster now, and I always ask myself in my head, like, okay, they're telling me to do this, but this doesn't make sense. Because before I used to do it a little bit like I was a robot, and I was like, okay, do this, 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 and I didn't think about it. But now, since I've taken your class and everything, I stop for a second, think, I'm like, wait a minute, no, this is stupid. This doesn't make sense. This is going to take more time, and I don't want to take a million years on this. I need to get this fixed, and I need to get it out the door. And since I've been doing it your way, using the leads, things are a lot easier for me.